So if you've been following along in our RV renovation series of videos, you saw last week's video, you know that we just busted our 6-month schedule. Well, in this video, let's see how long it really took. Hi, I'm Dwight.
And I'm Connie.
And together we're
Beck's
Backroads. We travel the back roads and trails to find the unique, the beautiful, and the sights that not everyone gets to see.
Come join us on our next Backroads adventure.
So another week working on the coach. We're making progress. We're starting to get lights in. We're starting working the bathroom area, moving out of the bedroom.
I know, look where we are, Dwight.
I know, look at that, lights in back of us, exciting. Thank you for putting that in front of my face. But anyhow, yes. So anyhow, we're working on getting the bathroom fixed up, and then in the next couple weeks, some big changes are coming to the kitchen. So looking forward to that.
7 months in?
About another month and a half to go. We hope.
We're doing good.
We're getting there.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it done.
Originally, this is where the washer and dryer was going to go, but we decided to build it out to make this our new vanity top. Getting ready for lights and switches. We had the shower stall refinished, and boy, did it really turn out nice.
Then we found some really pretty wall plank to put behind the bed that kind of reminded me of tree bark. And we also put it around the surround at the bottom of the bed.
Connie went back in and did some touch up on our upper cabinets above the bed. And once she got that all done, it was time to install the lighting. And we added a power outlet so at night we could charge our phones. And now it was time for that big kitchen transformation. And it all started with
a countertop. We had originally thought we would keep the countertops because they were still very nice. But I had other visions and I had a little bit of extra cash. So I told Dwight, we can get new countertops because I'll pay for them.
But that's not the only thing that's going to change. What's that?
Well, Dwight surprised me with a farm sink, and it really is a nice sink.
So in order to install that farmhouse sink, we had to do some modifications to the cabinets. But once those modifications were done, that farmhouse sink really added a different dimension to the kitchen.
It really did. Made it look really nice.
So now what were we going to do for countertops, Connie?
We were going to find some butcher block countertops, and we found them. And then Dwight had to cut out the sink and the stove area.
Yeah, cutting out the different elements of the countertop. I'll tell you what, that was a stressful project because I knew that if I made one wrong cut, that was going to be a lot of money down the drain. But we had some drops or extra pieces from the length of the countertops, and those were not going to go to waste.
It's looking good, Dwight.
But down on the one end there, you can see there's one extra piece that we had to specially cut in, and that took a little bit of work to make that line up and not raise up or go down.
So now all my doors and drawers that I painted, now they needed handles put on. So I was busy putting all the handles on the doors and the drawers and reinstalling everything.
And then it was time to put in our new 12-volt refrigerator. Once again, it was a family project.
And wow, doesn't that look nice? It just changed that whole area there. I really liked it.
So now, once the refrigerator was back in, we were able to get back on lighting and install the lights in the bathroom and all around the rest of the coach.
And doesn't it look nice? I'm so excited to be able to use this area.
So we put the butcher block countertop down. We used a vessel sink with a faucet, and Connie's right, it really did look nice when we were done. So the first thing we did in order to finish the kitchen is we laid out the new tile backsplash. What I really liked about using this type of tile, it was not a ceramic tile, it was more of a plastic type tile, self-adhering, is that I could use a regular jigsaw in order to cut out any shapes that I needed to.
So this tile was really easy to install. And boy, did it stick, but it sure does look pretty.
I take it you were very happy with the final
I
product.
really liked it. So now it was time to put in my new oven and stovetop. And I was so excited because I still like to bake. And so I really wanted an oven in the RV.
Once it was installed, it really did look nice.
I have to see it all to see how it all comes together. And now that I'm seeing it all come together, it really is looking so pretty. I'm really excited about the kitchen area.
Well, it's Labor Day, and we had a big weekend, a lot of stuff, a lot of changes in the coach. We've got some, our tile countertop is up, and the really, really big project we did, we laid the flooring. We used a luxury vinyl floor, and couldn't be happier how it turned out. So the countertop was done, and it's onto the floor. And of course, the first thing you have to do is pick out your floor and the trims. Just no getting around it. Flooring is heavy. And once you get it home, you gotta get that heavy flooring back into the coach. So a friend of ours suggested, why don't you lay the flooring perpendicular to the coach, the length of the coach? So I tried it. And I'll tell you, it was just a little bit too much of a challenge for me.
And for me.
So I decided to go back and we're going to lay it parallel to the length of the coach. And it was a lot faster. So you may wonder what that gold is underneath the flooring. We decided to put in an underlayment. Really, I think made the flooring a little bit softer.
It also made it, it leveled it out underneath there. It didn't make it so hard.
And when the flooring was actually all done, it really did turn out nice. And again, you know, every little bit of finish you do just really transformed the look of the coach. Every time you put in some type of a flooring, there's always that one piece. And I'll tell you what, despite it was only one piece, I was really proud with this because I only cut it once.
And it fit perfectly.
And then Connie finished up where I left off. You know, I don't know many people that would be so excited about a new floor that they take their picture on it.
I was so glad to be done with the floor that I just laid down for a moment and enjoyed the nice new floor.
Well, it's 8 months down, and we never thought we'd get here. We still got a little bit to go. We're expecting our couch in about a month and a half. So we're excited about that, and we're hoping that it's all going to be wrapped up by the time the couch gets here so we can go out and enjoy ourselves and have a good time.
But it always takes longer than you think it does.
It does.
It does. But by Christmas,
we'll be ready to go travel
someplace. So hopefully so. It's been a great journey and tiring one, but
sore one.
Can't wait. A sore one.
You don't want to do this when you're in your 60s. This is a young kid's game.
But we did it in our 60s.
We did it. So, well, we're 10 months into a 6-month project.
Yep.
Never thought it would take this long.
How we doing?
Well, I'll tell you what. We're getting close. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that train can't come fast enough. We're ready to go on an adventure.
We are. I'm ready to sleep in it. How about you?
Yep. Ready to take it out and start the life. But we'll see. It's getting there.
It's coming. And what's this, Dwight?
Well, this would be our bed.
It's D-Day, right?
We hope so.
The bed? And what else?
The couch. Today could be couch day. We'll see how we do.
It's a good day. It's what? November 11th, Veterans Day. And here we are, 11 months later, getting it all done. Well, when we got the bed in that box, I just really didn't see how it was going to fill up our queen-size bed. But guess what? It did, and it was pretty comfy from what I could tell. But somebody else had to try it out. It sure was pretty comfortable. So with the bed in place, it's on to the couch. That was our couch in those 3 boxes. So the nice part about the couch is that it came in 3 pieces. First piece is in place, and then we add the other 2 pieces. But before we could put the backs on, we had to anchor it down. And here we go. The couch is in. I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy putting my feet up at night sitting in that chair. Well, the rest of that time, we started finishing off other things. This was going to be our dining area. And I like that we changed the the dining area because I wanted to look out and see the outside, all the pretty places that we'd be.
So, of course, the next thing we had to do is just start putting in the fit and finish and getting organized.
And of course, my favorite part is putting in all the finishing touches. And here I was putting up the shower curtain and making everything look pretty. And here we have our laundry area, a his and hers. And it works pretty well.
Of course, nobody sees it. It's hidden and it's out of the way. That makes it really nice. And again, we're just really pleased with how the bathroom has turned out. Once you start to see hangers, you know you're getting close.
And I had so much fun putting the bedroom together. Found this great duvet that I really wanted and can't wait to decorate those shelves. And also starting to figure out organization in the bedroom, what we're going to do on those shelves.
Now we have a really nice recliner, but where's the TV going to go? So I had an idea. The one thing I always hate about the RVs is when the TV's up in front, you got to turn your head to watch the TV. And we were not going to do that. So I researched and found a Televator and decided to install that so we could watch TV without having to turn our head from our reclining position.
And it also wasn't out all the time so that you were just looking at a TV in our space, because think about it, it's a small space and a TV is a big piece of furniture in a small space. And so I really liked that it could go up when we wanted to watch it, but also put it down during the day. And then it looked like we had a piece of furniture there and we could still look outside those big, beautiful windows.
And believe it or not, when we're not watching TV, that counter really comes in handy. So now you can see what the living and the dining and kitchen area looks like. So it really turned out much better than what we expected. So one of the special features that we put into the bathroom area was decided to wallpaper half of the walls.
The installation went really easy. This wallpaper was a good weight, and it was also self-sticking. So we cut out the pieces, placed them where we wanted to, and we started the install, and it really turned out nice.
And one of the things we liked about this wallpaper, I grew up in Arizona. Connie lived in Arizona when we were married for 10 years. This was kind of an Arizona throwback wallpaper that reminded us of our past. So you can start to see the coach is almost all together. It's getting there.
Here we go! It's 2024!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
January 1, 2024. The journey's beginning this year sometime.
And we're back in the cold coach. It's cold in here this morning. 57 degrees in Southern California. That's cold.
Yeah. For those of you in the Midwest, probably not so much. You're probably in shorts. But for us, we kind of bundle up at that temperature.
So we're back in the RV trying to get a few more things ticked off our short list.
Almost done.
Almost. So here we go. And hoping to go do some adventuring really soon.
So one of the benefits of working on a project like this with Connie was we got to feel what it was going to be like actually living in our RV and living in 400 square feet. And it wasn't always a bed of roses, but we got through it and we were stronger for it. And I think better prepared to go on the road full time in our renovated RV. I hope you've enjoyed our RV renovation series of videos and enjoyed our following along on our journey. Next week will be the last video in our renovation series. We're going to talk about a few things, some stories, share some stories and some oops that maybe we didn't share before, and kind of just go over the overall process and walk you through, after 2 years, what it's like living in our renovated RV. So we'd like to hear in the comments below, if you did a renovation on your RV, how long it took you and how was it working together with your significant other if you did such a project like that. Thanks for watching.